Day 231 for the vlog. Day rating. I don't know how to rate today. It's kind of a 6 and kind of an 8. Took it up. Took the pup for a walk. Regular start. And went for a hike. Hey baby, come here. Went for a hike with my friend from high school. Good friend Corey. We're hiking buddies. And she said, bring the pup, bring her out. I said, I don't know, she's been getting a little crazy with other people and dogs. She's just really scared and nervous. And so last night, before I got food at the store, I went and got her a muzzle. And so I just said, I'll take her out. If she can't calm down, then I will put the muzzle on and try to go early enough where there won't be too many people. And she growled at one little dog who was kind of growling at her too. And then after that, nothing. She was totally calm. She was collected. She had a great time. She was really happy. She got her exercise in. She was super playful. Didn't bark. She pulled on the leash a little bit. She was trying to sniff some things in a new area, but only had the muzzle on her for about 10 or 15 minutes maybe. And then I took it off to give her some water because she had a little gap in there for her mouth and her tongue so that she could lick and get water. But I was like, I'll just take it off, make it easier. I'm not trying to torture her. I'm just trying to be safe and protect her and calm her down. So I took off the muzzle, gave her the water, and she did fine. No problem. She did great. I think she realized that I need to be calm or else this muzzle's going to go back on me. So she did great walk. And then she got in the back seat on the way back and just started to fall asleep. And I think up till the last mile or two where it got a little windy, she pretty much passed out. She had a great little time. When I came back, I had one of those chocolate donuts that I've been craving. And then took a quick shower and went to go see my grandma, who's in hospice right now. And my dad and older brother, his wife, and my niece were there. And then about an hour or so later, my younger brother showed up as well. And then when we were there, my cousin Jose was there. And bless his heart, he's an amazing guy. He was there ever since my grandma got checked in on 3 days ago. And he's just staying with her just to help give her support, anything she needs. So a truly amazing person and a wonderful human being. Great cousin for sure, to say the least. And so he was kind of telling us everything, how she was doing. And then his younger sister and his mom were there. And his girlfriend was there. And then we had 3 other cousins stop by. And so we took a little break, and my dad and younger brother, my older brother and his wife had to leave. My sister-in-law's had to go see some family. Sorry, so we went to lunch, my younger brother, my dad, and myself, and we went to this little top shelf Mexican restaurant that we've gone to before after soccer games. Just try to relax a little bit. They had the Cardinals game on, so we were able to watch that and mentally think about something else because it was a lot to be there, and I think we all cried on and off again. And then we headed back, and my younger brother had left. And I'd stay there with my dad for a little bit. I was there from about 11. I got there a little bit after 11. It was like 11:10 until about 5:30. Close to 5:30. And grandma was still asleep. She mumbled a little bit. Didn't really say anything. It sounded almost as if she was trying to talk in her sleep. But the nurses came in and gave her medicine, and it said that we noticed they have one kind of big last meal, and then they slowly go. And so 2 days ago, when she got checked in, my cousin Jose and another cousin had got her a meal. And she's like, she ate so much, she even had to go out and get some more food, and she drank her little Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, which she always orders. Classic grandma, right? And so after the nurse said that, really, I think hit everyone that she's probably not going to wake up. So we all just kind of took a minute with her and said our goodbyes. And then this is when I got to talk to my cousin Jose, and he said, yeah, when I was 12 years old, she took me in, and I lived with her until I was 18, and she took me to school. Teotihuacan would pick me up, and she took me to football games. She helped me do fundraisers. She was my sponsor for what do you say, for football and for church. And she made me breakfast every day. She made me dinner every day. She made me lunch. And just gave me a place to live. She's like, I helped her as much as I could, and she helped me. It's like, so she was a mom to me. So just a beautiful moment to hear. And lets you know how big her heart was, because I had a similar story. It's shorter, but she took me in when I was 18. Her and my uncle Tyne, her brother, had told me, come to college out here in the city area. And there's colleges here, and you get into one. You could live with us rent free, and we'll take care of you as much as we can. And me being a silly kid at the time, I thought my parents had kind of talked to him about it. And I showed up there the day before class, the day before practice, and I was just kind of, hey, you remember? Knocked on the door and said, hey, do you remember when you said I could live with you? Is that still okay? I said, yeah, give me a minute. We'll clean the room, come on in, bring in your stuff. I didn't even have a bed, and they gave me a bed. And, I had no problem adjusting. They said, welcome, and let us know if you need anything. And I didn't know it. I had to talk to my mom on the way over there, and she said, you called your grandma and uncle, right? And they know you're coming. And I said, I thought you guys called them. And it just goes to show, I much of a kid I was. I thought that the parents could read my mind and they had this communication with them and knew what was going on. I assumed a lot with them knowing. And they still took me in. I was there for my first semester of college, and when I was away at practice or class, they would do my laundry and make food and fold my bed. I never asked for it, but they just did it. And I had car issues, I think, the first or second week of school. They gave me their car and would fill up the gas tank. Would make sure I'd get up on time, and she'd always make me burritos to go. She's like, what do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? I said, Grandma, I can't eat before I run. I'm going to get sick. It's so hot. And I can't run with food in my stomach. And she told, give me a burrito. Just eat it later. I eat it after. And so I'd have maybe half of it there and half of it after. Or the whole thing after, depending on how I was feeling. But just incredible people. And there's other moments where they watched us for the summer, for spring break, winter break, would take us out to eat, would have us come over for a weekend. It was never a problem. They always took us in and fed us and just showed us nothing but love and support, and can't thank them enough. It's really, really hard to lose them. And think about there won't be any more of those moments to share with them. This stuff. I don't want him to suffer more. Her cancer had kind of spread from pancreas to her brain, and that's why she had a seizure, and I'm sure she's dealing with a lot and never said anything. But it was hard to see that, so that's why it feels like the day's like a 5 or 6, but at the same time, to have that moment with my cousin and with my brothers and family, my dad, and he had asked me to speak, and he's like, I'll ask your cousin Jose to speak as well. And he said, I can't do it, I won't be able to make it. I said, I understand. I'll let us speak for you, lots of good things to say. So that's why I think it was Nate as well, as highs and lows with that day today. And I guess I feel like I had a nice moment with my cousin too, talking and texting, and I said, hey, when I got back before I walked the pup, I said, hey, Jose, it was great seeing you. Thank you for sharing your story and your love and support. Thank you for being there for my grandma. And I'm sure she feels you there and appreciates it. But, we used to go have lunch or dinner on Sundays, so, I'd like to honor that commitment one more time and get you and your girlfriend dinner, in remembrance of my grandma. And so, would you guys pick something out to eat, and I'll buy it. And he said, you don't have to do it. And I said, I know, but it brings me a little bit more peace. Just find some food and we'll get it, take care of it for you. So I felt, last connection there. And I've had a hard time even trying to go to sleep. I keep waking up for 10 or 15 minutes and you can't get it off my head. So and I know I said I'd start this new task today, and I'll wait till tomorrow. I think that's enough for today. I got my reading in, I got my 100 push-ups in. No other fitness today. No gym, no run. So I'll start back up tomorrow. But that's the day. So thank you, Grandma, for all your time and love. Run your life with health and happiness, and have a good night.